Now, is there a memory or moment that stands out to you the most from your experience on that film? Was it the fight scene on the train or some other aspect?
It was fear. I got in the Stuntmen's Association in 1982 because Bob Fosse wanted my face with the background of the distance of a 50-story building and me hanging out of it, and he wanted that, so they had to make me a member of the Stuntmen's Association just to get that shot. So they did. So I was in. So I was a stuntman suddenly. So okay. So I started doing my own stunts, crazy stuff. Like I got hit by a car in one movie. I did that. I did all kinds of stuff that was kind of stupid. Well, I'm on Runaway Train, and I'm behind John's stunt double, and we're walking on the outside of the train, and the train's going about 40 miles an hour, and we're all roped off. We're like tied to the train. We cannot die. But I'm walking around behind John's stunt double, and I slipped on the ice, and I said probably this much. Probably that much, maybe that much. I freak out. Oh my God, because the train's going 40 miles an hour. I'm thinking, God, I could be dead. I could be over. I could be done. This could be the end of my career right here on this stupid night shoot on a train. This is ridiculous. I'm never doing stunts again. And I take off all my stuff, and I'm crying, being a big baby, and they totally freaked out. And I never did a stunt again. So Runaway Train ended my stunt career because I'm a sissy. I get scared, man. I got scared, but it's an experience that I've almost never had with an actor that I had with John Voight. John Voight and I dug in and kicked ass together, and we were so miserable, and we had so much fun. And it was a hard movie to shoot, man. It was really work. And John was a great buddy. He was a great teammate. He was a great co-star. And I'll always love him for that from the bottom of my heart.
As I recall, I think that was Danny Trejo's first film. And I think he had essentially pretty much just come straight out of prison himself. So did he have any tips for you either about prison life or fighting before that fight scene?
Danny Trejo, I got Danny Trejo into that movie because Eddie Bunker told me, and Eddie Bunker is the guy who took the Kurosawa Monster and he made it into 99 pages. He took like 300 pages and he made it into 99 pages. That was Eddie Bunker. And Eddie Bunker, who served 18 years in Folsom, comes to me and he goes, okay, you got this fight scene coming up. I want you to pick a friend of mine. I said, to fight. Okay. Is he in our weight class? So it's not going to be weird. Yeah, he's in your weight. He's a welterweight. Okay, cool. Who is he? He's a Mexican with a tattoo on his chest. I want you to pick him. His name is Danny. I want you to pick him. Okay, I'll pick him. They line them all up. Who you want to box? I want the Mexican with the tattoo. Well, that's all of them. Okay, I'll be right. So I go get Eddie. They're all Mexican. So he describes his tattoo of a little boy on his chest in a sombrero. So I go back. I recognize his tattoo. I said, I want that guy. That guy was Danny Trejo, and that guy started crying right there. Bah, 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 bah. I couldn't believe he was picked. Got very emotional about it. We made great friends. The director said, Eric, I want you to make contact with Danny's face in the fight. I said, well, you got to ask the actor then, because I'm not going to. He says, he's not an actor. He's a boxer. You can hit him. I said, no, you got to ask him. I'm not going to hit a guy I don't know. I'm not going to do that. So the director, Andrei Konchalovsky, very bravadic dude. He goes up to Danny Trejo and he goes, Danny, may Eric hit you in the face in the fight? He goes, for what you're paying me, he can kick my ass. I don't know what they were paying, $1,000, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
So I hit him, and I felt bad about it. I did not like doing it, but bam, would pop him in the head, and we made friends. We made really good friends, and we stayed friends to this day. And in fact, I saw Danny 2 weeks ago. And we made great friends that day, and we stayed friends over the years. Danny Trejo, he's a great cat. He's a wonderful human being. And I got him in the movies. I'm very proud of that.
So like I said, for this one, you finally got the big one, your first Oscar nomination. Where were you when you found out you'd been nominated? Was there anybody with you at the time?
Sure, I was on 7th Avenue in between 54th and 55th Street at the lobby of my manager's building. And my manager said, hey, you just got nominated for an Academy Award. So I turned around, walked in the donut shop and said, who wants a donut? It's on me. And about everybody a donut, everybody coffee. And then I told them, I'm Eric Roberts. I just got nominated for an Academy Award and I'm celebrating. Please celebrate with me. And so we did. And I cried a lot, off and on all day. And because it is a dream come true. And there's nothing better. I mean, I've never won one, but I think there's probably nothing better than being told. We're not expecting to hear it, to being told, oh, by the way, you got nominated. Oh, wow, no kidding. It's just the greatest feeling on the planet.
Last I read, only 11 sibling pairs have been nominated for Oscars. That puts you and your sister Julia in the same company with Jane and Peter Fonda, Jennifer and Meg Tilly, Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty, Casey and Ben Affleck, just to name, a few of the 11. Have you ever just kind of sat back and to kind of absorb how really rare and special that family talent and work ethic is? Because have you ever just sat back and just went, wow, it's really, really rare for siblings to both be nominated for Oscars. I mean, the company that you're in is excellent company.
I have not ever looked at it as a category thing, but I have sat down probably 30 or 40 times when I'm alone or with the wife and talked about how proud I am of my sister and how proud I am of my daughter and how proud I am of myself and how proud I am of us. I mean, who has that in their life? And I do. And the only thing that I did was I did it first because I was first, because of my arrival. They all got the shot, and they made it count. And many times I think of my sister's fame and my daughter's fame and my fame, and I cry. I'm so happy and so proud and so, I just know the luck involved. I'm so lucky. And I got ready to be an actor for 20 years, before I know for 15 years, before I got a shot at a movie. Okay. I made it count. And, because I made it count, I got to let them make it count as well. And they made it count. And they're cool peeps too.